Welcome to the recap of the White Sox 5-3 loss to the New York Yankees in the Bronx on Thursday night. I am Ryan McGuffey, and it's all brought to you by our great partners at Wintrust Bank. Log on to wintrust.com/White Sox to find out details on how you can get your very own White Sox checking account, or click that QR code and find out details on how you can get that super cool White Sox debit card that I believe the White Sox need to use this offseason. Maybe not to the expense and to the extent of what the New York Yankees do year in and year out, but the White Sox can't keep trotting out mid-level veterans or lower-level veterans and mid-tier bullpen to subpar bullpen guys to get them through because they just don't have enough. Let's get into this one. It's all brought to you by Tasty Trade, futures, crypto, stocks, options. If you're going to trade, you do it at our great partners at tastytrade.com. Davis Martin deserved a better fate. The White Sox actually held a 3-1 lead against former White Sox himself, Carlos Rodon, who had beat the White Sox earlier this season in his return to the rate. The Sox held that 3-1 lead, and then the fifth inning happened, and here's how the fifth inning went down, because it flipped the game on its head, and it led to Davis Martin's exit. You go to the fifth inning. Davis Martin gets Trent Grisham looking to get the first out of the inning. Then Aaron Judge, singles. Cody Bellinger singles. It's first and second. Here comes Will Venable. He makes the change to Tyler Gilbert, who came in from the bullpen, and all of a sudden the umpires are going out there. Here, Aaron Boone's coming out. They actually make a glove change. They didn't like something on his glove, something sticky. You could see the umpire going like this and tapping his fingers like that. And they did go to the backup glove. He actually did have a backup glove. Many players do have the backup gloves. Here's what happens. Ben Rice walks. It's bases loaded for Giancarlo Stanton, who has 11 career Grand Slams, and he absolutely hits a bullet to third base. It goes down the line. It clears the bases. All 3 runs score, and I'm thinking, man, that's a real bummer for Davis Martin, and here's why. I'm going to get to that in a second. That gave the Yankees a 4-3 lead. The White Sox never really threatened. They did again, kind of in the 8th inning. Miguel Vargas came up with runners on first and second with 2 outs and hit a line drive, a hard line drive, but right to left field, and that ended any type of threat. So why do I think Davis Martin deserved a better fate? Well, let's go to our Hooters winging it starting pitching matchup, and you can see Davis Martin, yeah, he went 4 1/3 innings. When he got pulled, his season ERA was under 4 at 3.97. He ends up going 4 1/3, 3 earned, 6 hits, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks. Gilbert, Vassell, and Boozer ended it for the White Sox. Gilbert walked 3 batters. The White Sox walked 7 on the night. That just can't happen. Carlos Rodon, 6 innings, 3 earned, 4 hits, 5 Ks, a walk. He did allow a Michael A. Taylor solo home run. But the reason I like the Davis Martin thing is that this guy, I don't know if he gets the credit. He went up 142 2/3 this year for the White Sox. And that's not going to win you any type of award. But Davis Martin might be the consummate professional. I think the White Sox have found out that they have 2 starters in their rotation, to me, right now. It's Shane Smith and Davis Martin. And I think there are real question marks after that with this current group. So Davis Martin's season ERA finishes at 4.10, and the White Sox will finish their season now in the nation's capital against the lowly Washington Nationals, where hopefully the White Sox can get a pair of wins and get to that 60-win mark. If they were to sweep the Nats, they would be 20 games better than they were a year ago when they went 121. White Sox lose and are swept by the New York Yankees 5-3. We will have the final 3 White Sox recaps of the season right here on the Recap channel. I'm Ryan McGuffey. It's almost over, even though you feel a little bit better. Have a great night. Take that.